Good morning, traders. Richard here doing a quick Ichimoku cloud chart market review of the FTSE100 index. We'll start off with a weekly Ichimoku chart. We have at about a 670-point rally from this cloud chart support rebound. We're now close to resistance levels. We'll see in a minute in the daily chart where those resistance levels are. But a pretty steep, rapid rally in a very short space of time, so that adds to the risk. But this kind of swing trade now is nearing completion because we're now close to key resistance zones. The other thing to watch out for, any kind of technical retracement of this move, let's say a Fibonacci 38% pullback, can bring us back to the standard turning line of the cloud here. And by that time, the standing line would have caught up with these support levels here. But the key support zone on the weekly is that front end of the cloud here, these top end cloud chart zones. So 7587, these are, and 7560 and 7547, these are long-term support levels on the weekly Ichimoku cloud. So these are the downside risk targets if this resistance holds up at these levels. But the old highs here is the other next resistance zones for the current rally, but it's moving into profit-taking zones from this swing trade, from this rebound, cloud chart rebound at this major support line that we took this trade, swing trade on the weekly. Now turning to the daily Ichimoku, we can see here we had a fantastic swing trade rebound from this support zone between 7246 and 238 and 225, and that's the major cloud chart support level on the weekly. So we're pretty confident taking that trade. This rally then ran into trouble at the old bottom end cloud chart resistance zones, pulled back a little bit, rebounded from this 7438 cloud chart support zone, and then continued higher. Broke past the bottom end cloud chart resistance, and now it's fighting for the 7915 top end cloud chart resistance. Now this is quite a significant cloud chart resistance zone, and also the other levels to watch out for where this rally can run out of steam are these old highs here between 7973 and what's that, 7957. So that's the kind of the resistance range as well, on top of the 7915 top end cloud chart resistance zone. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get a sustained rally past these levels, and that would activate these other resistance targets to the upside, as well as these highs there and those high levels there. So, but strong rally so far, and now at risk of a 30% pullback here. Fibonacci level pullback from this move, and that can bring us right back down to these cloud chart levels there. So there's downside risk towards these levels here, but only if those resistance levels hold. We could see 7739 pretty quickly back, retesting those levels, and if weakness persists, then the bottom end here, the top end of the cloud here, are the next resistance zone. So any kind of sell in May, go away type thing could see these levels being retested. So that's the downside risk, is these cloud chart levels. There's a pretty rapid rally in a very short space of time, so there's a significant consolidation risk back down to key cloud chart support levels. And the first level here would be this 7829 and 7739. So there's downside risk towards these support zones. But keep an eye on any kind of breakout past these resistance levels. Will activate these upside resistance targets. But so far, it will be interesting to see if the FTSE can maintain a breakout past 7915. But the easy money's been made with the swing trade from these support zones. And this cloud chart rebound there, back through the bottom in the cloud. There was another cloud cross buy signal there. And then the upside targets were these top end resistance levels at the top end of the cloud. Turning to the 4-hour Ichimoku, you can see the top end cloud chart resistance zones there, that level there, as well as the bottom end of the cloud there. That's a new resistance zone. So we really need to see FTSE break past these levels. Now, since the FTSE is quite extended from the top end of the cloud, we look at the distance between the price action and the cloud chart support zones here. There is a consolidation risk back down to the standard line and the turning line of the cloud. The standard line is the purple one here. When that starts to flatten out, to consolidate, can create another support zone at 7775. And the other support zone to watch out for is 7739. So there's downside risk if resistance holds at these levels back down to these consolidation zones. So the challenge now is, will the FTSE maintain upward momentum, break past these resistance zones? or are we going to get a consolidation more towards the end of the month and in May back down to key support zones at the front end of the cloud? Now, the most recent swing trades with this fantastic rebound here, this cluster of support between 7,246 and 7,225. They had a nice, fantastic swing trade there. Ran into resistance at the bottom end of the cloud here. You can see that front end cloud chart resistance zone came into play. Pull back then, and then sold off heavily back down to test these lows for support. Managed to rebound from there. But we also had a Ichimoku cloud chart buy signal, a weak buy signal below the cloud, and that trade worked out quite well as it broke through the cloud chart resistance, managed to maintain upward momentum, and just kept grinding higher. We're now a little bit extended from the top end of the cloud, as we can see price action between the current price action and the top end of the cloud here. So there's consolidation risk on the 4-hour Ichimoku cloud. If we look at the 3-hour one, very similar situation, also same resistance zone levels there. And now if we look at the hourly one, just to give a bit more intraday feel, you can see there we had a fantastic swing trade cloud charts cross here. So another buy signal as the price action slices through the cloud, breaks past resistance, and then we had a secondary buy signal here with an Ichimoku cloud chart buy signal above the cloud, and that kept the rally going. Now this rally is a bit long in the tooth now, so there's consolidation risk back down to the top end of the cloud here, as well as this zone here on the hourly one. This front cloud 7748. And the downside risk 76, 75. These are all downside risk targets if this rally starts to run out of steam. But keep an eye on the 4-hour Ichimoku cloud. Will resistance hold? And then there's downward consolidation, downside risk back down to the 750 zone, basically, at the front end cloud chart support levels. Until next time, happy cloud chart trading. Bye for now.